Hi guys, welcome to this reading. I thought, you know what, let me take a break from doing whatever I was doing and go ahead and post this reading. Actually, I was meditating and I got this idea to do, I wanted to call it Lessons of 2019, but God bless, my guides wanted to call it Blessings of 2019, because what is a lesson if not a blessing? Okay, so anyway, for this reading I am using just 2 decks. At least that's the plan for now. It's my very high vibe Alana Fairchild cards, Lightworker Oracle. And if you've gotten personal readings with me, you know that one is so I can access those higher energies. And then the other one is the Power deck by Lynn Andrews. Alright, so let's jump in. So first of all, at the head we've got these 2 lovely presences, or energies coming forward, and then we've got you, higher self. So if this reading resonates for you, then for the year 2019, you have been going through a lot of healing, a lot of learning. I guess that's everybody, right? But I'm seeing that this card here is representing your sacred teachers, right? And please forgive any lighting issues that there are. I'm actually not behind the camera, so I cannot see. Hopefully all of the focusing is good and whatnot. So we're seeing your sacred guides come through and whatnot, and we're also seeing family of light. This is coming through as your galactic energies, your ancestors, whatnot. I'm getting the word solar plexus, so there could be solar plexus situation going on for some of you, or at least one of you. So maybe solar plexus activations happen this year, just for whatever reason that may hit you guys. And this is showing your higher self coming through. So notice these are the last 3 cards that were laying, and those are the controlling cards at the top. Those are our parties coming forward. Let's see if I can. All right. Where do I begin? Oh my gosh, guys. So, oh God, I don't even know where to begin. Well, I started this way. So let's see, first of all, why is it that, okay, the first card that's coming through for the year, for the year 2019 is the creativity card, but notice it was placed like this, with the image up, okay? So you can take a look at the image for a second, see if you see anything that strikes your fancy. But as I'm seeing here, whenever I see this card, to me it speaks of coming down and incarnating on earth. So I'm not surprised that I'm seeing it sitting right above the past life activation card, which is coming out in the reversed. However, what I'm seeing is that this is not a reversal of energy. These 2 are coming through together. Notice how it's facing this and this one's facing this, because I'm seeing that for a lot of you guys in this lifetime, and in this lifetime, yes, in this year, you had a lot of karmic contracts being activated. Now, I'm also seeing that even though you may have known some of these people in the past, you've had years with them, this year was a pretty big whopper in terms of finishing out things, karmic contracts, getting deeply into conflict with them. I'm seeing some of you may have gone even into debt. I'm seeing that some of you may have it's interesting, for some of you I'm seeing that your biggest issue had less to do with people and things on earth and more to do with your relationship with God. All right, I'm seeing trust, I'm seeing needing to come to terms with things, I'm seeing letting out your anger to God. So a lot of you, I'm getting that a lot of you who fall into that category, you may not even have ever sought a personal reading with me. I'm getting that you guys may not even post on the pages, but you're definitely out there. I'm seeing that for some of you, your heavy contract was making right with God. You know, what does that mean? A lot of times, guys, we do have issues in life, and what happens is that we can't come to terms with those things, and we no longer trust God. We're angry with God. You know, I call it the Lieutenant Dan situation. Remember Lieutenant Dan, Gary Sinise, cute, in Forrest Gump? Remember when he was on the shrimp boat and he was just letting it all out with God, and it's just, he's like, come get me, you want me, I'm here, because he'd lost his legs, he was in the war. He's just had so much go on, and it's just like this anger that he had. But I'm seeing that for a lot of you, and those of you, like, you know who you are, okay? Because I just don't sense, I sense that you're watching the videos, but you may not have commented, or you may not have even, like, of all the people I've read for, I don't think I've had any of you come forward and ask for a personal reading, God bless. But I'm seeing that the year 2019 was pretty big for a lot of us, okay? Myself included, God bless. Now, that being said, they're saying I'm asking you, but I was going to say they're asking me to ask you, but they're asking you to take a look at this card and to meditate on it. I love the imagery. Now, see the earth there? It's like the earth is right there, almost in this heavenly place. See these two lovely monks meditating. So what I'm seeing is this is you guys. This is you guys almost like seeing earth as a school, meditating on what it is that you need to do before you come in. Also just maybe even a dream space, right? Stepping outside of this earth. So it's like this idea of stepping outside of this earth. It's almost like what you could do at night. Like, imagine you fall asleep at night, God bless, and what are you doing at night, right? Nothing. So definitely go and fly around, go and do things, ask for lessons, tap lessons, cooking lessons, ask for therapy, ask to meet up with friends. Whatever you want to do, guys, you can do in your dream space, because it's your soul. It's time for your soul to play. So I feel that a lot of you may go into this space on the other side where you are meditating, learning, memorizing things to bring back onto the earth when you wake up, right? I'm seeing this connection. What does it say? Harmony, but I'm not getting that reading. No wonder, because it came out like this. All right. Okay. So I'm seeing that the year 2019 was also about flow. So a lot of you guys may have had this unsatisfying connection, but they're saying I'm saying connection, they're saying unsatisfying attention to the flow of things. And when we say the flow, it's like this kind of meaning like, oh my God, things are stagnant. Oh my gosh, what's going on with this relationship? Oh my God, how long is this gonna last? Where I'm in this house, like, when am I gonna get to move? All sorts of things. I'm just seeing this inability to come to terms or make peace with the flow of energy. Now, guys, the word flow here implies divine timing. And you know what? My heart totally goes out to you guys, because being asked to be on a path and to not have that path, number one, revealed to you, like the end result, and then number two, to just be asked to slow down here, stop here, let go here, do this here, and then go through periods of what may seem like withdrawal, desert periods. It's like, what are we doing, right? So I heard, so I totally understand, and I feel that in the year 2019, that has been the case, where you've had to have a lot of stops and goes and chill out here, and Four of Swords, rest here, and I get that. Now, I once heard the analogy, and this following analogy, and I thought it was brilliant. This analogy is that you and your, like, you have to cross, like, for example, the Amazon jungle, or wherever, Amazon rainforest, what am I saying, or wherever, and you cannot see ahead of you. You're on the ground. You can't see so far. You can just see what's immediately around you, right? You're thick in the rainforest. However, your team is above in a helicopter, and they can look down and they can direct you, and they can, speak to you through the walkie-talkies. But sometimes your walkie-talkies may not be working, or you may flat out forget that you have a team in a helicopter, and so you're not listening to them. But imagine if you are, and they're like, stop, you can't go straight, you have to go around, you got to go around, or stop, don't move at all, right? Or even like in the first Matrix, when the agents come looking for Neo, and Neo's at work, right? And Morpheus calls him on the phone, and he's like, okay, go now, and stop, go into that door behind you, things like that. So, I mean, it's annoying and it's frustrating, especially, guys, when there are issues like losses involved, right? Where doors are closed, where contracts are broken, where people are lost, all sorts of stuff. It's hard when you just hear stop or slow down or hurry up here or do this. So that's what they're coming through to say. Flow, this issue of flow, this concept of timing and divine timing was big in the year 2019, if this reading resonates with you. So they're calling me to say blessings again. For me, I would love to call it annoyances, but you guys know me. Annoyances, bitter Betty, but they are saying instead of lessons, you can think of them as lessons, but they're blessings. They're all blessings because there's an end result that we're not able to see, and we just have to kind of go with that. All right? So another theme that was very prevalent in the year 2019, if this reading resonates for you, is the theme of aspiration. So I know for sure that Spirit brought through a lot of information regarding aspirations, new things, right? Spiritual service, definitely through my page, God bless, and through my readings, personal readings and whatnot, but also just about pushing us to get into new states of being so that we can accommodate higher desires, higher passions, things like that. And so they're saying that that concept of flow and aspiration go hand in hand, sitting right next to the karmic clearing page. Look at that page, what I'm saying, karmic clearing card. So how do the concepts of flow, aspiration, and karmic clearing go together? Well, pretty simply. In a sense, divine timing is needed, right, in order to bring in and make the most of energies, newer energies of passion, to have things ignited. And you must have karmic clearing. You must release, because when you bring in, you must release. That's just how it is. And so I think for a lot of us, it was very important to have these interactions, these karmic interactions with people in our lives. You notice you have the karmic clearing and the past life activation cards on the board. I don't think I've ever had both of them on the board at the same time, God bless. And here they are. Makes sense because it's a whole year. So I think that for a lot of our connections with people, especially those we've been asked to leave behind or let go temporarily or for good, it's been about allowing these issues to come up and to be cleared, and timing is a huge part of that. And once those energies have cleared, it's about allowing in new energies. I was gonna say I don't see the words initiation on the board, but then I saw it was right here actually, because my year, not only for me but for my clients, have been all about initiations. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, guys, initiations big time. So yeah, we see that here. Oh my gosh, I'm not even gonna get there yet, but that was a big thing for the year 2019. I almost said 2005. So someone out there is also getting a continuation, like your last initiation was back in 2005. Now I know, because I mean, some of you may be like, well, people are always initiating, we're always, actually, not the initiations that I'm talking about. The initiations I'm talking about are about receiving major spiritual upgrades, DNA activations, light codes, major stuff, paradigm shifts. Yes, we do go through changes and whatnot, but people don't every year just go through these major initiations. These are big things that are life-changing things. And you know, some people do when they're on the, you know, fast track, but it's, you know, then again, here you are watching this video, maybe you're one of those people, I don't know. But for example, somebody here, I'm getting the last one that you had was 5 years ago, and this year was another one for you. Major upgrade, okay? All right, so, and you'll know who you are, God bless. And if you don't, Spirit will tap you on the cute shoulder, shank, and say, hey, it's you. All right, so another theme of this year has been about school. I'm seeing the energy of school here. They're saying mastery. Yeah, mastery. All right. Now that's a pretty big thing. Now I don't mean it like I mean, listen, you guys know me. I just say it the way it is and let it go. I was gonna say that the people who I work with tend to be masters, okay? Masters and they don't know it. A lot of people are masters and they do know it, and they end up coming across my page and they end up getting readings, and they know which reading to get immediately. It's my stepping into mastery reading, right? And then the rest are like, they don't know. They don't know. I kid you guys, you don't know. And if you are watching my videos, and if my videos you chance upon my videos, and if you, for whatever reason, like, you're here, it's because you're supposed to be. So sometimes I'm like, oh my gosh, my viewership is not as high. I don't know how some people get like 15,000, like 20, 40,000 views on one damn video, you know what I mean? And, but then I realize, what am I doing? That's not what it's about. I know that what I do is very specialized. I've been told that before. And guys, I have tried to put my pedal to the metal. I've tried to get out there, and like I could literally be at a conference and go to like promote myself and like share what I do, and it would just be like literally spirit would just put the kibosh on that, and I would be really miffed about it. I'm like, God, how am I supposed to do what I have to do, right? How am I supposed to, like, support myself? How am I supposed to do this? How am I supposed to help and others? And then it dawned on me, why am I doing so much? God gets my clients for me. And then I realized it's because what I do is very specialized. So if you fall upon my videos and if it resonates for you at some point, I can guarantee you that there is something that you're going to be doing for the rest of the world. That's just the way it is. Whether you come because of a love reading, whether you come because of you want to get a past life reading, it doesn't matter what it is that you come for. What tends to be, it just is. And so I'm seeing here these 4 cards. They say illumination, skill, offering, and strength. But to my eyes, my spiritual eyes, it says mastery right over it. And school. It's like 1, 2, those cards. Now, so let's unpack that a little bit. So I'm seeing the word illumination. So in particular, my skill, as my guides told me many years ago on the way to work, just driving me, like I'm like driving, I'm like, who are you and what do you want? Whatever. They said my skill is about, and my purpose is to awaken people to their true nature. Okay, so illumination here speaks, I'll hold it up for you guys. The energy that I'm getting off of this card is that it's about awakening people to their divine nature, letting people know, oh hey, this is what you're supposed to do, holding the space for them, so as they interact with me, I may not know, but something shifts within them. This is about like an energetic thing, right? And I'm feeling the card moving a little bit, but anyway, I'm going to show you this at the back. So look at this Buddhic nature here. This is about you. This is about what you carry within you. But how do you know, right? Sometimes you need it to be unlocked. You could be watching TV, you could be reading a book, you could be chancing on YouTube, you could be doing anything, and you get illuminated. So I'm seeing here, this is about awakening you to something higher that is within you. Let's go ahead and read it just for the sake of it. It says, illumination. As darkness comes, the mirrors of your spirit reflect different images. It is the time when the world changes and your being begins to glow. Reflect on a new vision that has been living on the parameter of your consciousness. An idea is stalking you and awaits your invitation, a place within you to begin life. The totality of your creativity comes after you have begun your work on the sacred painting of your life. It is then that the muses of inspiration surround you like eagles and cheer you on to illumination. Take responsibility for your work and your life, and illumination will follow. Now that last part like sums it up. The totality of your creativity comes after you have begun your work on the sacred painting of your life. In short, listen, the people I work with, you guys basically, when you come into your stuff, it's usually after you have been living life. You come at a certain time and you may be dealing with something, or you may have come through it or whatever, but there's that idea that you're working on stuff already. Then it goes on to say, it is then that the muses of inspiration surround you like eagles and cheer you on to illumination. That's when, God steps in and you're like, hey, Spirit steps in and says, hey, by the way, you have this spiritual service to do. Boom, that's it. The last thing that it says here is take responsibility for your work and your life, and illumination will follow. That's all about you getting active, getting started, doing what it is that you need to do. And as you get started upon that spiritual path, you learn and you learn and you learn more, and you become better, and you give and you give and you give more. All right? So this is about healing the self. Thank you, Spirit. And then moving into greater understanding of who you are, acquiring the skills through initiation, they're saying, and then moving into a space where you can give and be given to. Those 4 steps is what they're saying. They're also pointing out here that a lot of you have had past life activations already. So this means, you're probably like, what does that mean? This means that a lot of you who are being initiated in this lifetime, and you are actually getting started on your spiritual work, you've already had activations in your past, right? There have been some people who I've met, not met, but I've connected with through my spiritual practice, who have come and they've received some kind of activation or initiation through me, but it's not for this lifetime that they're not going to start on the spiritual work in this lifetime. It's more about next lifetime. This is a plan, guys. These plans are not about, this lifetime I'll try this. No, it's like I'm getting, even sometimes they're saying even 6 lifetimes out. They're saying even 6 lifetimes out. So imagine how that fits into this concept of flow and divine timing. Dear God, I don't even want to know about that waiting. Woo. Guys, I'm an Aries. Listen, I don't have time. Ain't nobody got time for that. And then Spirit's like, on my shoulder, you've got time. I'm like, I do? Oh God, I don't feel like it. Right? So they're saying, long story short, that this is a plan. This plan has been going on for a lot of you in this lifetime. If you're working on it, this is not your first rodeo. Some of you you've been doing what you're doing. You know what I mean? But long story short, sometimes it's about being initiated into I almost said civil service, pre-social service. See, these words are coming out. Pre-service. And for some of you in this lifetime, you will serve. Okay? And for some of you in 2 lifetimes, you will serve. And for some of you, you've been serving. All right? Now, for those of you who have been serving, and I've had some of you come to me for private readings before, you know what you're here to do. You've been on it, but for some reason you come to me because there's something else that Spirit wants to bring through for you. And that's amazing. That's what we do. We continue to connect with each other. We are brethren. Nobody's over the next person. Listen, one person knows how to cook, and they are going to teach you how to cook. But they don't know how to change a tire, so you will teach them how to change a tire. And in the course of life, you need both skills, And so, this is not about one person being better than the other. It's about working together, and it's about making dreams come true. It's about healing and just helping others to heal. And that's all there is to it. God bless. Right? Is this? Okay. So the next thing that comes here is the offering. Boink. What is the offering? Guys, you know what the offering is, because in this row they're talking about spiritual service and mastery. That's the word they're saying. It's the offering of you, of what it is that flows through you. It's of your gifts. Not only, and remember, sometimes you are the representative here on earth, and what's flowing through you is as a result of what's flowing through a team. It's like these are your people in spirit, and you're the touch person. You're the person, the point person on earth. So that time, if you're writing a book, for example, if you're a surgeon, if you're a speaker, if you're a healer, whatever it is that you do, if you're in service to mankind, if you're in service to God, then guess what? You've got a team behind you. And it's not all you. It's you being the person in the physical, and they're saying that's why you have to maintain receptivity. You have to stay receptive. And so that includes letting go of grief, okay, God, I'm trying, okay, it's hard. It means letting go of grief. It means letting go of behavioral patterns that no longer serve you. It means letting go of people in your life. Let's go ahead and go back to that card, because you know why? even though, yes, you are the one curled up in a fetal ball on the floor somewhere in your apartment, right? And yes, they understand that. As you're doing that, your whole team's waiting for you. They're waiting. They're like, well, okay, you done yet? You know, they're like, we've you know, the work's piling up. You know, this person is going through that out there, and we need to meet the schedule so they can get this and they can do that, so they can move on to do that. So it's not to say that you don't have time to grieve and that you don't have time to get lost and be confused, because I guess you do. But what happens is that there are sacred contracts, and they're saying they will work to help accommodate that, right? But sometimes they're saying the suffering goes on a little bit too long, and so they're saying, excuse me, they're saying just try to get out of that as much as you can. And I'm seeing the words here, without the balance between the physical and the spiritual. Aspiration is a hollow accomplishment. Yeah, get it, God. Get it, God. And that's what they're saying. They're saying we can't do it without you. In fact, look at this. 33 is 6. All right? So this is about connection, working together. So they're saying we can't do it without you. We need you. You're the person on the ground, and they know. And they're saying thank you so much for taking on the physical aspect of it, because you being in the physical means you're taking on the pain. It's pain, guys. We get it. It's pain. And sometimes the pain is so hard, it stops you in your tracks. It stops you from doing what it is that you came here to do. Listen, on the other side, you're like, all right, guys, let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm ready. Send me down the chute. I'll be ready. I promise. When this happens, I won't get stuck. And then here you are, fast forward. You're stuck because the pain is there. And the other people who you're working with in the physical, who are supposed to push you into that pain, you know, the ex-husbands, the ex-wives, the boyfriends, the girlfriends, the bosses, the these and that. Excuse me, guys, with the lighting, God bless. These people are hurting you, and it's like stabbing you over and over again, but that's their sacred contract. That's what they're supposed to do. But, you know, we gotta try and rush and try to do our best. They're saying be serene, at ease, and totally within your power. Now, they're coming in with the message here. They're saying computer tech is going to be taking off. So a lot of you guys listening to this, you got to start working within that realm. If you're listening to this, see, my hands are opening up. They're bringing in computer code. All right, so if you're meant to receive this as well, you can go ahead and open up your palms. Thank you, Spirit. We affirm that only that of the highest light, those they say it's coming in, I can't even talk. Only those energies of the highest light, and that are in the interest of the highest good of the collective and in the interest of us, guys, may come in. Anything that is not of the light may not enter and may not stay here. It's impossible. Thank you so much, God. We receive. Let's give it a few more minutes or a few more seconds, guys. God, I'm hearing 5 minutes. All right, let's stay for 5 minutes, okay? Receiving this code. Ooh. They're saying they're strengthening DNA. I'm also seeing computer codes coming in. Palms of our hands. This is going to allow us to read a little bit better. Read the energies. Thank you, God. Because the energy is coming in with this new energy coming in. They're making me stop just short of saying the new earth. These are codes that are coming in. They're saying they're giving us energetic codes in order to read the energies of this level. It's like learning a new language. That's what they're giving us. Language to be able to read it. It's going to be about 5 minutes, guys. All right. Okay. All right. We ground any excess energy into the earth for the highest good of the collective. Thank you. Okay. Can you guys feel that? Ooh. I'm getting a lot of Vietnam War stuff here. Ooh. They're saying lessons learned. As this is coming in, guys, anything that is not of the light, any trauma, any stuff like that, is not going to stay. We take the lessons, let it go. There's a lot of Vietnam War stuff coming in here, and we're letting it go. Anything that doesn't need to be here outside of learning lessons is going to be released. This is filtering, okay? Alright, we also ask our angels and guides to help us release anything that is not of the light that we're holding on to. We're seeing it release now. Thank you, God. If there's anything you guys want to release, please ask your angels and guides to help you to release it now. We've received whatever codes are needed. We're filtering out whatever is not necessary. Okay. Okay, I'm getting a very 8 feeling. Don't ask what that means. In 8 energy, they're showing it as a padlock. Okay, padlock right now. So, to let you know that any energies that have been released are gone and they've been closed out. Thank you, guys. And now I'm getting the energy of 3 as the energies are being released. Energies of 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Out of the third eye. Alright, so I want to show you guys this card right here. So that's our thank you, angels, guides, everybody. Those are helpers right here for today. So notice when my hands started, they were also working. Same here. Okay? Notice the hands. So they're saying they're helping to clear, and look at that, they're receiving. They're saying anytime you do energy healing, as you release, you give it to your angels and guides. So some of you may still have energy clearing out of you, popping out of you, wherever you may feel twitching. Just, it's okay, let it go. And we give it to our guides and angels. Don't forget to drink water. I'm getting a grass feeling now. Okay, so there's a lot of grass here now. So they're showing it's very pristine. And so they're showing that to show us that if you've been on this call, it doesn't matter when you listen to it, if that healing was for you, your energy has lifted up. So imagine, whenever I get a new earth energy, I always imagine like a lot of pastures, a lot of grass. Hold on, let me go ahead and light this other candle. God, you know it's about to light out. God bless. My last candle, guys. Alright, so let's take a moment if you guys need to go get some water. Please do. Watch, I hope this is going to work. I'm probably going to not get this right. Look at that. That is bootleg right here. Bootleg. That's how we do it. Alright, stay there. Don't fall. Okay, low budge, guys. Low budge. Real low budge. Let me pause and stabilize that. Pause. Go get some water. Oh my gosh, guys. I love how I said, go get some water, and I paused. And then I got water, and then I unpaused, and now I realized that it's 1 second for you. So I'm so sorry. Oh my god. Alright, so anyway, thank you so much. We were just thanking our angels. We were just chatting a little bit. So, let's continue on. Check that out. And they clearly came through to give you guys some healing today. Okay. Oh, wow. Look at the next card. two God cards. Because that's what God looks like, right? Amen. All right, let's continue, guys. Thank you, God. Where was I? God bless. Yes, so we're seeing mastery here, right? So offering is about, it's all about offering your skill, offering your services, right? Oh, they're saying, and offering your love. Offering your love. Keep your heart open, kind, and loving so that the energy of the universe can move freely through you. Now, as they're saying that, it's also about keeping yourself as much as you can out of that grief, because when you're in that grief and when you're in those low feelings, those depressive thoughts, guess what's not flowing? The love, right? And trust me, guys, like, you guys know I keep it 100 with you guys. Like, before this reading, like, I was just going through it because I'm going through heartbreak right now. It's very hard. It's very hard, okay? So, and I know a lot of you guys have been through it. I feel it. So sometimes it's not easy, right? So I get that. And so what there's, like, if I didn't break out of that funk, I couldn't be here doing this. And so I'm so grateful for that. My palms are still hot. So listen, I'm getting an energy here. Some of you may be wondering, and they're bringing it up as well, about the Vietnam War thing. Why was that energy coming through? Because I'm wondering. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of vet energy. So it could be someone watching, or 10 million people. I don't know. Like, why? Right? Look at that. That, it looks like a Vietnam vet for me. They're showing in this card that there's been an awakening. There's been an awakening about war. There's been an awakening about war for somebody here, for a lot of us. And it's like the mindlessness is what they're saying of it. The emptiness of that for the future. Meaning that in the future, this is going to be an empty concept. Now, which timeline is that? God bless IDK. I don't know. But they're showing that, and it's interesting because as I was getting that energy coming in, the computer codes, they're saying they were saying you got to start to learn how to connect with that, whatever that is. You'll start to see it come up for you guys, and just ask your angels and guides to show you where that energetic flow that just came in for all of us, where it shows up in your life. But I was really feeling that Vietnam vet stuff, and it's not just a Vietnam vet, it's a Vietnam War. And was I alive during that? No. But does that mean that I didn't, like, as we are, we still felt it. I was born in the 80s. We still feel these things as a people, right? But either way, they're saying it lives on. But, oh, guys, I just wanted to, like, puke right now, as I just remembered, like, how it was the first time, really, that Americans, and I don't know about people around the world, but that Americans got to see the legacy of war, to see war on the ground, see the bodies dragging, the this and that, the, you know, we don't need to go into that. And I just literally almost like, bleh, okay, because it's carrying a certain vibration that came up, and they cleared it. Okay, thank you, God, for that. Okay, they're showing the 8 again. So remember, the 8 is they're showing is like a padlock. You couldn't see it, but it was like boom, 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 and it was like whoosh. So, all right. Let's go. Continuing on with that, the mastery, guys, is strength. So 2019 was a big year for having strength. Dear God, strength, 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 strength. Months of it, moments of it, instances of it. And rounding out the mastery experience is essence. Now this card is carrying a vibration that is so different. Notice how it's below here. It's not in line here. This card sits right next to the mystery card, but let's read it because I feel like I have to. Life is a school that we move and graduate through, learning many things as we cloak ourselves in environmental knowledge. I'm going to break that down. Spiritually, what that's saying is, hey man, listen, we're all here in life under disguise. If this reading is for you, then you're cloaking yourselves in this environment. You're not who you think you are. You are a spiritual helper coming in. As I'm saying that, I'm feeling a lot of energy around my crown. So what they're trying to do is they're trying to open some of you up to this awareness, all right? So I'm feeling that energy coming in for some of you at the crown chakra. But I'm also getting the 8th chakra, which is above your head somewhere, all right? God bless. All right, so listen up if this is for you. You are on the warrior's path towards enlightenment, and one day you will peel away this accumulated knowledge like layers of an onion, moving back into the source of your power. All right? So I can't even talk. Okay. I'm feeling that energy coming down now, like peeling down now. It's peeling around your third eye, behind your nose. Behind your nose, guys, holds a lot of knowledge. Maybe a lot of you guys don't know. No pun intended, nose, right? Now, a lot of you guys don't know, but it's there. And I'm feeling it coming out, okay? So, again, don't forget to drink some water if you're on this call. Looks like they're doing a lot of activating, a lot of opening, a lot of chakra work, a lot of stuff. So, which makes sense. So I just want to affirm that we're completely protected as we do this work. If you're drawn to this reading, then obviously this was a plan for you. God bless you. That's you. Super cute. That light is too bright, guys, right? Bright. All right. Whew. All right. Where was I? When contemplating a Zen garden, you find that the source of your power is the essence of the Great Spirit. Now, what that line is saying to me, in other words, is they're saying you didn't come here to chill and be at peace and kick it in the garden. You came here for work. Get ready to work. Now, I'm seeing the words best teachers. Okay, right here on the strength. So I'm reading the cards, but the cards are revealing something else to us completely. They're saying you didn't come here to play. You didn't come here to be just peacefully sitting in a garden. You came here to work. And so looks like this is your time to awaken. Mass awakenings, obviously. All right. They're saying you come in with a lot of work to do. If you're on this call, excuse me, we come onto this earth walk as a piece of smashed mirror. Okay, every one of us reflecting the light of our God. All right, we come onto this earth walk as a piece of smashed mirror, every one of us reflecting the light of God. In other words, we're working together, we're going to connect together. A lot of you are on this call. The experience of life is the process of piecing together these scrambled fragments into one great mandala that reflects back the one source of all beings. They're showing me that as you guys all work together, you all put your hands up and you return information to the other side. Take a look here. All of you guys as helpers on earth, you're doing what you have to do, but look at your hands. You're returning information. Information is coming in, but information is going back out as well. Now, this could not only be about releasing, as you saw earlier, releasing stuff. Okay, good. I'm feeling the energy completely subside now. It's not only about releasing stuff, but it's also about, that was significant because it's gone. The energy just left. Whatever the heavy, like whatever magic. I don't know what to say, guys. Magic, energy, frequency. But also they're saying it's about, thank you. It's about sending it to the other side, sending it to your angels and guides, releasing it from the earth's atmosphere, completely releasing it, because I'm seeing the word smashed mirror. So it's about filtering out, clearing out stuff from this earth. The experience of life, but also giving back intel to the other side. The experience of life is the process of piecing together these scrambled fragments into one great mandala that reflects back the one source of all beings. They're showing this karmic clearing. So on the one hand, they're showing us teachers. They're saying great teachers, as we saw. If you're on this call, you're definitely a teacher, okay? They're saying that you came down here and you're acting like karma. So a lot of you may be carrying karma stuff. So maybe you were in wars before, for example, the intergalactic wars on this earth. So you came back down to do some work in that arena, clear some karma, and literally get that out of here, okay? Releasing it. And as you do that, you become a pillar for the earth and you ground newer energies. So you're kind of like acting like a filter for this earth, guys. and you carry these vibrational frequencies, whether it's your own from karmic experiences or whether you're carrying those karmic experiences from other people or whatever as part of your commitment and your mission. And because you're carrying those aspects within you, whether they were through your actions or implanted in there for a reason. I know some of you are like, implants, right? Whatever it is, it's for you to vibrate so you can, at a certain frequency, so you can get in there and make the change, and then you clear out, okay? So I'm feeling like scrubbing bubbles. Remember those scrubbing bubbles commercials? Oh my gosh. Scrubbing bubbles. You're scrubbing bubbles, guys. Cute. Anyway, at the center of a cyclone, we sit at the one point of stillness, the pandemonium of life circulating madly around us. They're saying that you are firmly planted in the earth like seeds. Star seeds. Like seeds. And it's almost like flash mobs. You know how you like see videos on YouTube where people are in this quad, everyone's doing their own thing, like as a, regular day at the quad, and then all of a sudden music starts playing and everyone gets up. Well, not everyone. There's the viewers and then there are people in a flash mob. But the flash mob people get up and they just start executing this routine. I'm getting that's what it is. Oh, my tongue's itching now for a weird reason that I don't know. But let me think about it. Why is my tongue itching? I don't know. Maybe it'll come in later. But my point is that it's like once it's when God presses play, it's like woof. Everybody, all of these star seeds are activated. So we have a lot of great people working with activations, guys. Guys, you listen. You know me. I'm all about those shout outs, and I don't shout out, just anybody. Like, I'm kidding you. No, I'm not kidding you. I meant to say I'm telling you, and I'm not kidding you at the same time. I'm not kidding you. I'm telling you, Misty from, I almost said Misty in the Cosmos. Misty from Magic in the Cosmos. That's the name of her Facebook page. Not YouTube, Facebook page. Magic in the Cosmos. Check her out. If you are feeling drawn to her, get on it. Because she is one of her and her counterpart, her coworker counterpart, partner, let's say that, partner in service, Adriana, they do good work. So all these people that you keep hearing about doing clearings, DNA activations, things like that, it's because it's for people like you who are coming into, you're coming into service. Activations are starting. Like that's when you're like, gotta get started. And imagine around the earth, all of these seeded people just coming into being. The thing with these younger kids these days is that they come in already starting earlier, right? They don't necessarily need to like live out this long life of trauma and this and that to get started. They're just coming in. They know what's up. All right, let's see. So the essence, where was I? The essence of you and the essence of the universe is primal moving force are one. So this card essence talks about being activated to start working. Whoa, I was going to brush this off. All right. Mystery. All right. So let's read the word mystery because guys, they already covered that concept of mystery in one of the daily readings that I did, right? God bless. But I feel like this card is coming through to say something. You notice because I just went to brush off like dust or something and it flew out of my hand and I said, oh, I must brush this off. Oh, it's interesting because I'm feeling Misty's energy here. Okay, she's saying I can't call on all of you at the same time. I can call on one of you at a time. And I think that, to be honest, if it's you guys who's to work with Misty, you will know, right? But there are people who are out there to service you for daily activations, for activations, things like that, right? And so your angels and guides are going to move you towards the people who are going to help you. So if that is for you guys, you know those people are going to be placed into your life, okay? All right. Thank you so much. All right, so let's go to mystery here. They're saying a shaman can teach you about power. A magician can train you to become strong in spirit and competent in your endeavors in life. But to describe how a miracle happens or how you come to be a powerful magician is to try to explain the mystery. You can talk around the secrets of power, but if you describe them directly, you lose that power and you destroy the mystery. Welcome the mystery and allow the miracle of existence to emerge from the darkness to transform you. It's interesting because you heard Misty Spirit, who's actually very vocal and very, very adept and very, what's the word? Versatile, tactile. She moves a lot, okay? The energetic aspect of her. But I'm seeing here how she was saying, obviously she's a human being. She can't do everybody, right? That's what her spirit's saying. But it says, welcome the Misty, right? So clearly her energy is coming through. So if it's for you, it's going to be, you're going to know. She's saying she handpicks people. And so if it's for you, you'll know it's for you, okay? And like, so I'll tell you my story because I feel like she wants me to share it. So you guys know my girl. I always talk about her, M from, Emily M from M Intuition Tarot on YouTube. You can find her. And some of you already watch her videos. God bless. She is the one who actually told me about M. M told me about M. What am I saying? About Misty. Okay. M told me about Misty. But like the day before, I just felt the overwhelming need to like hug my bunny. I have a stuffed bunny. I would, yes, I would. And her name's Misty, actually. I named her Misty. And I just felt like this, need to hug her. And, I felt this energy like my bunny was saying. Obviously, I know it's not my toy talking, God bless, as we know now. But as I knew then also. I'm not crazy, guys. But the idea was like, Misty will take good care of me. And I hugged my bunny and I left. I went to work, God bless. And then the next day I spoke to M, and M said, hey, I'm going to get this DNA activation. You got to check out this girl, this woman, I'd had a clearing from her like 6 months ago, and she's great. And her name's Misty. And the minute she said that, I just felt Misty's energy come and sit next to me and start talking to me. And she already started working on me. And then like I reached out to Misty, and that was it, case closed. But my point is, that's an example of how she will, for example, that's how she works. She reached out to me and then it came through M, and then you know what I mean? So my point is, if you need activations, clearances, whatever, if you need it, it'll be given unto you by whomever, whether it's through this video or whoever, and your guides will send those people to you, okay? So yes, all right. Now, let's see. Now I'm like, my hands are itching because it's, the chakras. And I was just thinking, where should I go next? And I wanted to go here, thank you, Spirit, or here. Let's go here. Sitting right underneath the card of illumination is the divine law, grace. It says divine grace, the law of efficiency. But what I see in this card, it's a 3 and 2, 5. When we think about 5 in the tarot, we think about stress. In fact, look at this. Karmic clearing is a 5 card. It's like, ugh. But as I'm seeing it here, this card is all about things coming easily. It's the anointing of ease. They're saying that when it is time to get on this path of mastery, whether it's time to get illuminated, to receive the skills, to do your offerings, to have strength, to receive, act, whatever it is, they're saying it will be made unto you. Okay, that's just how it works. You will always have what you need when you need it. It's impossible not to. God doesn't work in the sense like, oh my God, I need to have this healing and I need to have this, but it's not coming because I don't have the money, and it's kind of just, I don't want to say it's not possible, but it's almost to the point where you will always have what you need when you need it. So if it's not being provided to you, whether it's a kidney or it's this or it's an activation that you think you should have, there's a reason, because you have to live through that experience of not having what it is that you think, because maybe you're providing lessons for other people, you're providing lessons for yourself. We don't know, but they're saying trust in the plan. Where is that? Thank you, God, right here. Trust in the plan. You will always have what it is that you need. They're showing me here this card, this guy is peeking out, this person, God bless. Who is it? It's you. Cute. You're the dreamer. Now, they're saying, though, that you dreamt this whole plan up. You and, of course, your cronies, they're saying, they have a good sense of humor. You guys all dreamt this plan up. You planned it before you even came down to earth. And so why would you give yourself a situation where there was no plan? What are we doing, right? And they say, it is then that the muses of inspiration surround you like eagles and cheer you on. So they're saying, once you have that plan set in place, the other side, they're like, yeah, let's do it. Yeah, great job. And then as you're down here, you're going through it, they're cheering you on. They're like, yes, hit that flow. Hit it, hit it, hit it. Okay, great. She's supposed to break up now. Yes, good. Feel the pain now. Good. Yes. Then she's going to run into an old friend. Yes. And when she runs into an old friend, it's going to trigger this. Yes. And, you know, that's how it works, because they're trying to get people together. So for us, we're like, oh my God, this guy cheated on me. He dumped me, heart and soul. Like, what the hell was I? A piece of trash. Whatever you go through. They're saying, give that all up and give it all up to God, because you were supposed to go there for whatever reason. It was what it was. And they're over there like, all right, they hit this point. Okay, next they hit this point. And they're saying where the muck up becomes is when you start to let the energetic, what's the word? They want to, God, what is that word? Literally, God, what is that word? It's not coming through. I'm feeling it there, but I'm not. Yeah, moss. Let's go with moss. Anyway, you're letting grief and all of that, depression and all that, understandably, but sit for too long. And that's when it starts to become like gunk in the machine, so to speak. If you're a cog and you're doing your thing, I'm sorry guys, you know my light turns off when my PlayStation turns off. Hold on. When you let that build up, what happens is that you block yourself, right? So they're saying your cousins in the sky are always cheering you on. Now, they're using the words cousins in the sky specifically because they're including your galactic cousins or intergalactic cousins, because we as star beings here are working on this earth. And they're showing me below the navel, they're showing me connection, you know, sacral chakra is all about connection. They're showing that we're all connected, right? And they know that we're in the physical here working on Earth, and other extraterrestrial races out there, they're rooting for Earth. A lot of them are, not all of them, but a lot of them are, and right? And they want you to win, but they see that a lot of us succumb to the negativities of Earth, the dense atmosphere, the seemingly lose-lose situation with the politics and the governments and the this and that and institutions, social movements that serve to only set us back, they're saying. Set us back. Wow, yeah, a lot of them, right? And so they see that, and then they see the depression of that amounts from the personal lives that we lead. They see all of that, and they understand, and so that's why they're saying, now they're saying, what job well done, year 2019. I know some of you are like, what? I'm clawing my way out of here, right? Ooh, feeling something in my shoulder blade. Let's work that out. Okay, I don't know if they're trying to say backstabbing. Okay, yeah, right. Always in the shoulder blade, guys. Always there, right? So let's take a moment, pull out any backstabbings. It's almost like I'm feeling like a straw. Like being stabbed in the back by a straw. Okay. And not the new fancy ones, the metal ones that we, like we're trying to do right now. No, straight up plastic ones. So, but it went through. So I'm seeing, let's extract that. Let's give it up to God. God, family of light, wherever we've been impaled, wherever there are things that are, vectors, whatever directed at us, let's imagine ourselves blowing our energy fields up, guys. Wait, hold on, don't imagine yet. I don't mean like blowing it up. I mean, dear God, I hope nobody did that. inflating to the point where like, whoop. So whatever is stuck in there or directed to us will fall off and then be taken, by the light of the Holy Spirit. Let's go ahead and whoop, and let it all just shimmy off. Like a cute little puffer fish. Let everything shimmy off. You can even shake it out. Shake it out. All right. And then they're showing me the offering card now, and we offer that to the angels and guides. All right, I'm getting now silencing, because you heard me just go. So a lot of us are being asked to be silent. A lot of us are being silenced. They're trying to force us to be silent. Who's they? Whoever they is for you that is forcing you to be silent. Let's blow that off. That's coming with a 4 energy. And don't ask me why the numbers are. I just feel the number. The 4 energy that I'm getting here, though, is they're showing that's a solid foundation in earth, this concept of being silenced. They're seeing it at the family level, individual level, karmic level, national level, city, like all levels, right? Even amongst friends, this shushing and this silencing. And they're showing that. And so what we're going to do now, they're saying, is we're going to clear out those throat chakras. Thank you so much. Yeah, amen. So guys, get your little throats ready. God bless you. Throats, teeth, mouth, everything. And they're also going to connect the third eye and the ear chakras with it. So let's go ahead and prepare for this clearance. 1, 2, 3. 3 energy coming through. All right. Lots of stuff. Ooh, behind the nose, behind the eyes. Lots of secrets. Secrets. And I'm getting stuff from ancient Egypt as well. Things from other timelines. Let's get that out, guys. Coming out the mouth. Ancient learning. Some of you are very, very, very advanced sages. I'm seeing your monks. Ugh, sorry. I'm getting some unholy monk feeling. Ugh. What they're doing is they're unzipping that aspect of you guys. Any unholy monk situations, they're unzipping the top of your head. That aspect, that unholy monk, they're losing knowledge. The knowledge is being taken away from them so that they can no longer misuse it, okay? Feeling orange energy coming in. Right side of the head being cleared. Thank you, God. Coming out the nose, green, a lot of old energy, sadness, a lot of sadness from childhood wounding, lost childhoods. Aww. Repercussions. See, I'm getting a lot of fear energy too, like the repercussions for letting this go. You shouldn't let this go. We breathe that out as well, knowing that we're fully sovereign beings and we can do as we please in the name of God. And anything that we do, it's only going to be in the name of light, and only those of the highest light can be in our presence, and we cannot do anything that is against our best interest. So let's go ahead and release any fears, okay? Left side, I'm getting a tire, literally. So we're releasing tires, rubber is there's a lot of rubber energy on the left side, guys. Okay, some of that is galactic energy that is very stiff, not ready to move. It's not flowing, so guys, we're just going to gently push it out. Woo, felt that one. Okay, as we take that tire out of the left side, left hemisphere, I'm seeing a lot of energy, a lot of knowledge from living life on other planets starting to be able to flow again. So a lot of you are going to have some past life recall, living daily life. I'm getting the concept, the idea of total recall. Yes, they're taking those tires, don't worry. Some of you are like, what about this tire? Those tires, all that energy that was just taken away, especially that tire energy, that blockage, going out on a 6 energy. Okay, being removed now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Release. Now, the energy of the total recall, I'm getting the... okay, first of all, let me tell you about the total recall. But I'm feeling 14 energy coming in for us. 14. Okay, could be from the 14th dimension. Don't know if there is one, but we're going to go with it. There must be one because it's coming in. The total recall energy that I was just getting is stored energy, stored information that a lot of you may have about life from another planet. as in the movie Total Recall. Remember how Sharon Stone and Arnold Schwarzenegger were living together? You know, she's working out with those, you know, to that screen, like it's interactive. Things that are in the future, like that kind of everyday daily life is going to start coming back to you guys now, all right? Whew. They're saying on the energy of a 3 though, so it won't be overwhelming to you. I'm seeing a lion energy. Is that Lyran energy? I don't know, but there's a lion energy coming, and it's growling at me, us, in front of us. But we're gonna go ahead and not shush it, but to let it know that we're not afraid of you, and they're coming forward, and that they're saying that growl is not to scare, it's to say we're your brethren. And so now they're touching our hands like this. As I put my hand like this towards them, they bring theirs like that, touching to say, yes, we meet you, yes, we greet you. A lot of Lyran energy there, as coming through as lions, looking at big cats, looking at as lions. Doesn't mean that you know, other species from Lyra are not being represented, but those are the ones coming through. Okay, I'm getting the image or energy of a duck for whatever reason. I don't know of any duck races, but I'm just getting the energy of a duck, all right? Now, let's release that. So Spirit has just done a lot of clearing in the, thank you, Spirit, the third eye, of course, but the ear chakras, yeah, they're saying definitely third eye. Got it, with that tire removal and all that stuff from the right side. It's interesting, but that the 2 hemispheres of your brain are afflicted in different ways, or have different energy flows, with the left side being just a straight up tire blockage, and on the right side, I forgot what it was, guys, but you heard it earlier. Also, throat chakra stuff coming out. I'm seeing some stuff still stuck, so I'm going to press my cheeks a little bit and just, those are things tongue-in-cheek, guys. Listen, these expressions don't just come from nowhere. Tongue-in-cheek, the energy that I felt stuck in the cheeks, in your mouth. Don't be afraid, guys. You can also gargle all your mouth out with salt water. Even the alcohol, what is it? You know, all the, God, what is the word, guys? Sorry. Mouthwash is a good way to say. But the energy that it's the tongue-in-cheek is hypocrisy. Anything that you guys are holding on to, you know you didn't do well, you know you did some things in shadows, you're not speaking up about it all the moment. Some of you surgeons, for example, if you are any doctors on the call, listen, anytime you made a misstep that you didn't, you should have nipped and instead of tucking or whatever, I don't know, you didn't fill out paperwork, things like that where you cut corners, they see all that. You were aware of it, and they're aware of it. So if that's what you do, guys, some of you, be careful with that, okay? There's a card that wants to come in here. What is it? I just hit. But the energy that they're saying is we're watching you, all right? So be mindful. That's not only coming through from Spirit. It's coming through from that Lyran energy that I said, that I got earlier. Also seeing DNA here. They're saying we're watching you. So on the one hand, they're saying we're watching you guys. If you are activated and you're working, please work in the light. Don't cut corners. Do as you're supposed to be doing. Also, they're saying we're watching you because we're your brethren. And they're also saying that we're watching you because you are executing a sacred blueprint that everybody has put into progress, and you as a point person here on earth have been doing and are executing, okay? So be careful, guys, all right? Make sure that you're not cutting corners. All right, so we're coming over here now. Notice I hit this earlier. Excuse me. Thank you, God. You're so sweet. Now, notice the card came out hidden. I don't even know what it is. But we have Initiation by Fire, built upon Hold Your Center. So what I'm seeing here is that a lot of you have been carrying higher energies. So they're saying that a lot of you, if you've been having drinking problems, things like that, alcohol problems in particular is coming through. This is because you've been carrying, this is not an excuse, but for some of you it is, you've been carrying such high energies that you didn't, it's like you didn't know what to do with it, you didn't know what it is, but it's bouncing off the walls inside of you. It's like drinking as a way to quell the voices, quell the powers, but it's time to let those powers out, guys. They're saying it's not about, it's about releasing it so they can bubble up. Okay, as I'm saying that, I'm getting a lot of bubbling up, like the alcohol's coming up through my mouth, pouring out. All of that stuff is coming out now. So they're doing a lot of clearing for some of you with alcohol issues. Let's go ahead and let that come out. Ooh. A lot of you, I'm seeing just this red wine flowing out of your mouth. So letting it go and knowing that the spirit is releasing, is taking it. Ooh, okay. Oh, sorry guys, sorry. That's, oh, sorry, I'm not gonna puke, I promise. It's just the energy coming out. Some of you may be gagging too. I'm feeling it coming out of the organs. Ooh, ooh. Some of you are carrying energies that don't even belong to you. If you have alcoholics in the family, I'm feeling it in the organs. Oh, whoa, what is that? Whatever that is dead. That's like, they just literally pulled something out. That kind of hurt. That's dead. That is dead energy. And if you felt how heavy it is, it's like a tree branch. Ooh. Whoa, okay. We're gonna let that flow for a second. So just let, whoa. So we're just gonna let them take that, whatever that is. So I'm seeing some of you are working as well. Some of you viewers, thank you so much, clearing that as well. So a lot of you are healers on the call. You may be, I almost said forced. You may feel like you just want to join in the blowing and do it. Yeah, do it. Oh, shout out to Anita. I'm getting your energy here. Anita Sills, yeah. And your energies, yeah, I'm here to help wherever I'm needed, yeah. Whether or not you ever watch a video, right? They're coming through with a message. They're saying, this might be controversial, but it's just what they're saying. They're saying vaccinations are not for, first, that energy that I got at this vibration, vaccinations are not, oh God, for the faint of heart. Next energy coming in at the 14th, I don't know if it's 14th dimension, yeah, it's coming in. They're saying vaccinations are not for the highest good. Listen guys, save your comments because they're just going to fall on, I'm talking to you guys, viewers, save your comments because they're going to fall on deaf ears as far as I'm concerned, because this is channeled information. You could take it up with spirit, go ahead and pray to them about it. And they're saying 8. So they're blocking out anything that may come in like that. And I thank you, God, because you guys noticed I don't get trolls on my page. Every now and then I do. But I can sense their energy. They're not real people. Alright? Alright? So, let's follow that. I'm getting a 6. Ooh, feeling that. Okay. 6 energy. Okay. I'm getting a release here on the 6 energy. It feels like fire in the belly, like a banshee screaming, wanting to come up and out. Those are vaccinations. Okay. That is vaccination energy being pulled out. Woo! That feels like a banshee. Thank you, God, for taking it. Thank you so much for taking the alcoholism. I'm getting this feeling that I'm getting this voice saying, need help. But I don't trust that. I don't trust that sixth energy coming in. Coming in as gold. It's not real. They're saying, need help? Yeah, no, we don't need help with the vaccinations. Okay? Listen, guys, again, you could do whatever you want with that. You can... it's almost like sorry, I'm trying to handle all these energies and talk. It's not to say I'm coming across as callous. Everyone has a story about this vaccination, this, and measles, and this saved this people. And listen, I'm not here to answer any of that. But the channel, the energies coming in here, it's a network, they're saying. It's a network they're implanting. And I'm seeing, I just saw like this energy of Spider-Man's, right? They're getting a lot of people online through vaccinations. Online meaning as a network. So they're saying use at your will, but it's not for the faint of heart. Because what happens is it instills a certain energy in you. It's that banshee energy, that orange, fiery flames. Fighting, it's like a fire inside of you. Fighting against yourself. It makes you a little crazy. They're saying... So we're letting that go. They're saying once, just once is enough. As far as vaccinations, if you want to go if you want to go the vaccination route, once is enough. They're saying, and they're talking to somebody here. Once is enough. Okay. I'm getting also this maybe also messages for those energies coming in. Once is enough for the children. Okay? They're saying that don't get pulled into agendas. Okay? Now I'm getting very 7 energy. It's coming with the energy of green. Very Kermit the Frog kind of energy coming there, okay? They're saying watch the children's programming. That's what that is. That's not a commentary on Kermit or the Muppets, or I don't know, but they're saying watch the children's television. They're saying all isn't right there. There's subliminals that don't need to be in there. Watch it. They're saying watch it also. Look at it. And use your sixth sense. Your angels and guides will help you to know what should not. They're saying what's a completely, utter, total waste of time. BS waste of time. They're saying that you... Spiritual decree. That's that card that was hidden. Thank you. Spiritual decree that was hidden underneath. Initiation by fire, holding your center. They're saying you're the gateway, guys. If you're watching, you're the gateway for a lot of these new energies coming in. These new energies, not only children, but beings. Beings. And they're saying they're not even children. They're beings coming in. They look like children because of the body, but they're not children. They're old souls coming in with a lot of energy. They're also saying watch... your firmament. Oh God, I know that word, but I need to check that out. Okay, I need to go look that word up again. It must mean something. Hopefully you guys can take care of that. But anyway, they're saying it's also about protecting the information that's coming through. Okay? They're saying, yeah, I'm just getting this image of somebody like getting cornered and then swallowing a pill, and before they get that information taken, they're just like, I'm out, peace, before they, right? It's like rather than letting that info fall into the wrong hands, and that's not a directive to do that, guys. It's the image I'm getting. But they're saying protect your information, protect yourself, protect your information is also, what's the word? Privacy. Contact information, lovers' contact information. All right, lots of things. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and put that there. I'm also getting that they're saying the library is open to you. They're saying the library. I'm assuming they mean the Akashic Library. They're saying it's open to all who come. And they're showing this, almost like it. If you ask to go there to do research on things like the vaccinations, for example, whatever your heart desires, come one, come all. They're saying seek your knowledge within, and seek your knowledge in the ethers through the Akashic records, however you pronounce it. They're saying stop seeking the web for information. They're saying they call it a web for a reason. Okay, don't get caught up in it. They're saying there's a lot of ritualistic behavior, they're saying, on earth that's grabbing a lot of people and they don't realize it. Watching TV, watching certain circuitry, they're saying. What do you mean? Oh, okay. Circuitry. Maybe somebody gets that, but I just felt something inside the body as well. Circuitry, okay? Yeah, so guys, this is about us getting online here. So they're saying be careful with that, right? Now, some of you may be wondering who's they. I'm just getting the ears again, Mickey ears. We all know, God bless. Listen. That's all. Alright, the last two cards are Star Child. This so goes well with what we're saying. And these cards were like this. I didn't look at them. So Star Child and Reassurance of the Golden Light. They're saying you have everything you need on the inside. You will have everything you need. You don't go to the library in your village. Yes, you can. God bless you. But they're saying you must always start your research from the inside out. And they're saying they're watching you. They're saying they watch all of you. Now, as I'm saying that, I'm like, there's that they again. They're showing me money. And this is Japanese money, by the way. You're like, what's that? See that? That to me looks like an eye. That's what they're showing. Now, for crying out loud, on USD, God, we actually have a little eye there. God bless, right? But they're showing you are being watched. Everybody is being watched. So put on a good show, they say. Go to the libraries within. Work on yourself. Give love, give light, give your attention. Attention. Give your attention only to those that, those things that mark the territory as to where you should be. Listen, I'm getting another thing here. Let me ask them first. Okay, thank you. You guys know that show You on Netflix? First of all, I love Netflix, but I know, guys, God bless, right? Let's be honest. There's a show called You on Netflix. I'm just like, no, okay? And they're saying those kinds of shows are targeted to the younger viewers. And they're saying those shows tell a tale of horror. They tell a tale of horror. And as you put yourself through that to watch it, they are silently, what's the word? The word is bereaving you of something. Your sense of security, your sense of self, your sense of safety, right? What better way to get you off guard than to make you fear, is what they're saying. So they're saying as you watch shows, even our fun shows, like, yeah, I have so many shows, guys, I watch Netflix, like, But they're saying be careful with what you watch, be careful with what you let in, and if you do watch certain things, limit it as any adult would. Don't just sit and binge and consume, because these things carry vibrations. All those shows, like those, what is the word? Possession shows and all, like the Taking of Emily Rose or whatever that was, God bless. Ugh. All that, The Hills Have Eyes. Please, guys, don't even bother. Because it's just like filling you. Now, there's nothing wrong with getting a good horror flick, but they're saying watch what you watch. They're saying watch what you watch as they watch you watch. Okay. One more time. Watch what you watch as they watch you watch. Alright. Anyway, so is there anything else that wants... Oh, I kid you not, guys. I swear, I was going to say, is there anything else that wants to come through? And I swear I saw the red, white, and blue. I literally saw the flag right there. They're saying watch it go down. Two messages with that. Watch it go down. The word red, white, and blue. We know we're talking about, God bless, the states. land of the home of the brave. What is it? Home of the brave, land of the... Guys, I'm channeling, all right? Give me a break. Home, basically. They're saying watch it go down. Number one, watch it go down, meaning like watch how everything unfolds. And number two, watch it go down. Watch the debacle is what they're saying. Watch it as it's torn down. They're saying, but what will be replaced is the real pillar of light. Okay, so they're saying 48. 48. That's either 2048 or 48 years from now. Okay? The real pillar of light will rise up. Okay? Alright, so we started off with a reading for 2019 and we let Spirit say whatever they wanted. God bless you guys. Anything else that you'd like? Aw, they're saying, wouldn't you like to go to bed? Maybe. What time is it? I don't know. But either way, guys, thank you so much for healing with me. But also thank you. Oh, I'm seeing police here. Police work. They're saying you in the States. They're saying you won't believe it, but the policing is going to get better and better and better and better. Okay? They're saying policing is going to get better. You won't believe it now, but it's going to get better. The police work. So they're having their own revolution here, guys. They're saying the blue lives matter. They're saying, yes, blue lives do matter. They're saying, but they need an overhaul. They're going to be moving from the police, thank you, the police agency enforcement in the States, they're saying is going to be moving into a new agency. So whatever agency it falls under now is going to be moved under a new agency, a new federal agency after a lot of backlash. They're going to be let go from a certain agency. It's going to be moved because the people are going to rise up so much that they're going to have no choice but to shift power. And this new agency that they're saying, I'm not sure which agency it is going to work hard to quell. And they're going to work hard to bring in a lot of love, a lot of light. It's funny because I haven't felt my twin for a while and I'm feeling him now as the masculine. He's bringing in that message. He's saying, yeah, blue lives are going to change. They're saying white lives and white lies. So the two things I'm getting there is not an issue of race. White lives meaning purity. Blue lives is going to change to white lives. It's going to change to purification, clean energies. So the people who are going to be serving are going to be of a higher spirituality. Oh, thank you, God. Thank you, God. They're saying a lot of kids coming in are going to want to start joining the police force en masse. They're saying, and the reason why, just like we saw at the military, a lot of kids were like, I want to join the military, I want to go make a difference, blah, blah, blah. That's another commentary for another day. But here they're saying they're going to have a lot of kids growing up saying, I want to join the military. I mean, not the military, the police. Because I want to make a difference. I want to bring joy. I want to bring light. I want to redefine. And those are those white lives that are going to take over. The purity is going to be there. You're going to have more people coming from the heart. I'm feeling my heart right here starting to heal. Whew. Next thing, it also said white lies, in that the level of the lies and the BS are not going to be like how they are now. This is straight shade dark that's going on right now. It's going to be little stuff that's going to, be litigated and things like that, but nothing near what's going on. I'm beginning to guess, guys, that they mean in 48 years, all right? Because this ain't happening in 2048. Just kidding. I don't know, guys. That's me. I don't know. That's me being a non-believer. But they're saying, for the time, but they said, ooh, they're good. Listen, they're good. Because look at this. They just showed me 27. It's 2020. What's 2020 plus 27? Peep it, guys. Peep it. Peep it. So maybe I'm wrong. It's not 48 years. It's by 2048. Changes. Okay? They're saying, yeah, I just saw if that person can get inside your head, But I just saw if that little person can get inside your head. Those are the kids who are going to come in and change the police. Police, it's just police. I'm not even getting police force. It's not force. Okay? Thank you for that. Thank you. All right. Thank you, dear God. They're saying a lot of them are learning how to police in a better way now on the other side. Because they're not born yet. Some of them aren't born yet. Some might be, some might be, and when it comes time to be activated, they will be. And there are some adults leading these movements as well. And they're saying that means giving these police who are in the force now and later proper care, proper therapy, proper theory. And they're saying application of theory. A lot of them are learning from star beings, star brothers and sisters at night as they rest. And they're saying they're also working with politicians. Okay? They're also working with politicians. So I see how the energy is coming like this now for whatever reason. Now I'm noticing, I'm feeling it, but I'm also seeing that it's the same as this karmic clearing. Okay? So they're saying that a lot of those who are going to come back, those children who are going to be born, and a lot of those in law enforcement now who will be spearheading this, they have a history, a lot of them, not all, but they may have a history in their ancestry as us today or just whatever, of being negative, in the negative with their policing. They may be, their theme may be about local justice. And so they're coming in to right some wrongs. They're coming in to make clearings. They're saying they're coming in to make heavy-handed energies that they placed on the earth before. It's almost like they come in, they're like, and they pull it and they lift it up. So they're coming to release that. I'm seeing a major turnaround in the States when it comes to policing. And they're saying, why would we be so surprised? The States has always been a place where things are on the forefront. They're like, why wouldn't they also become a leader in policing in some way? All right? They're saying politicians are going to need more than that to bring them into the fold. They need glory. Politicians are all about glory. They chase glory. And so for them, the bait is going to be glory. For them, it's easy. It's going to be easy, Spirit is saying, to lead politicians. Once the people rise up, once these children, once these energies start taking root on the earth, and a lot of you are helping with that, they're saying that politicians will have no chance but to follow. They say you will never find a politician in an empty room. Yeah, they want to be in a place of glory. They want to be in a place where people are, so they can affect change, so they can get whatever, and it's just going to be easy to get them on board. I'm seeing homes. I'm seeing a lot of communal living coming in, and the apartments will be made in different ways. I'm seeing boxy high-rises, like maybe up to 8 levels, maybe. But it's made of a different material. I'm not sure. And communal living, people just happy. Yeah, it's definitely a newer energy here that I'm picking up on. More at the community level. Okay. So I'm seeing here, it says, a Zen garden expresses higher vision of life and balance on this earth. Okay? But they're saying it all starts with you guys, because all this stuff that they're bringing in, notice that these are energies already in play, ready to come in and to be activated and whatnot, but it starts with you getting into your spiritual service and activating. Alright? So I'm going to pull my energy back, and they're pulling their energy back. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, everybody. God bless us. Now it's interesting because I'm getting the Walt Disney energy coming through, very angry. And he's saying, I did not come here to deceive, so why are you saying that? Now, guys, hold on, let me ask my angels. Why are you guys saying that? They're saying because he needs to come to terms with some of the injustice that he's enacted on this earth. And they're saying just because you do things on earth and you pass on doesn't mean that you aren't responsible for the legacy that has been put in place. And they're saying not all has been bad, of course, but the energy there is not so good. And just because people pass on doesn't mean that they have it doesn't mean that they have necessarily learned the lessons, things like that. So that is for whatever it's supposed to be, and you guys can take it as is. All right, so thank you, God. All right, thank you. Oh, all right, so thank you guys for watching. I will go ahead and end this video, and if you'd like personal reading, you know where to reach me. I'm still working through my personal readings. You know, it's been really hard to sit down and do that recently because my energy is still adjusting. So if you're still waiting, just know that yeah, it's, you know, I feel like it's a divine timing thing for whatever reason. Anyway, whatever. Feel free to reach out to me, but either way, and also if you'd like to donate, thank you so much. God bless you, and have a blessed day, okay? And whatever. Bye. Mwah. Bye, guys.